It's the NFC Championship Game.
Brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store. As it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys looking to finish off their probable run from wildcard team to conference champions. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys earned the right to host this game and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Stafford. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Here's Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. To throw is Stafford. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Stafford looks to throw again. Finding Williams once more, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Southern California kid. Played his college ball in L.A. at USC. At quarterback, it's Sam Darnold. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Smith to return it. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Throwing is Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Stafford. And that's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. It brings up 3rd down.
Now Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play action, Stafford. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shoulder.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua from a yard out. And the Rams have struck first in this NFC title game. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start, but a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard, and also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as we get this up to the 29. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Back to Walker on 1st down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They run again with Walker. Ooh, the juke. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Now it's Darnold. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
For the Seahawk field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
That's another Rams 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams...
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
Complete to Puka Nakua. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And out now come the Seahawks. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
A gain of 19 yards.
Give to Walker on the read option. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Jet sweep here, Smith-Njigba. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Darnold. That'll be caught by Cup. This is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. They juked him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there, keeps the sticks moving.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Stafford. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. Instead, it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here.
And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 66 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
And Walker once more.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Darnold.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
To punt for the Seahawks.
A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 24.
He'll look to Williams to begin things. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6.
Here's Stafford.
They'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Stafford.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Ethan Evans now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
As Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And they scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he stopped immediately there.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Darnold now to throw.
He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie, and they start 1st and 10.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Pick up with 2 yards. First down, Rams.
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? They'll get this one complete to Atwell. Here's 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Yeah, the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Walker with another carry.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold.
They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Back to throw, Darnold.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Myers' kick is good. And that's going to tie us at 13. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Throwing is Stafford.
Pass complete down in the cooler.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Los Angeles.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Stafford.
Throws left side. Atwell's got it. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Stafford.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now is signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they have regained the lead.
16.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east with our EA Sports halftime report.
Lumen Field, NFC Championship, and you can feel this one through the screen. Check your pulse. Rams on top at the half, 16-13. Let me tell you, this game's got that family dinner tension. Nobody's flipped the table yet, but the forks are clenched. Let's start with Matty Stafford, the MVP, the grown man at the head of the table. Cool, calm, slicing the Seahawks defense up like Sunday gravy. Efficient, surgical, no wasted motion. He ain't forcing anything. He's not playing hero ball. He's playing January football. And that's how you survive in a building like this, where the noise hits you before the pass rush does. But, and this is a big one, the Rams just took a body blow. Devontae Adams is done for the night. That's not a scratch. That's not a shake it off and call your cousin, change the seating chart situation. That changes the entire second half. Now it's on Puka. It's on Kyron. It's on Stafford to elevate everybody else in the field. And Kyron Williams, kid's running like my aunt's late for bingo. Decisive, downhill, no hesitation. He's keeping the Rams ahead of schedule. And that's why they're leading. Now let's talk about Seattle. Sam Darnold. Look, it's been a mixed plate. Some good bites, one bad one that made everybody stop chewing. That interception, oof, that's the kind of thing your uncle brings up every Thanksgiving for 10 straight years. Did he answer back? He didn't fold, didn't panic. That does matter. Kenneth Walker, this dude is carrying that offense on his back like it's his responsibility. He's pounding, grinding, and he's wearing down the Rams front little by little. Seattle knows what time it is. If they want to flip this game, it starts with him. JSN with the touchdown, 1 catch, 9 yards, maximum damage. That's called efficiency, baby. Second half keys. Rams protect Stafford like he's Nana crossing the street. No hero stuff, control the tempo, and survive without Adams. Seahawks turn this thing into a street fight. More Walker, and some more Walker. Quicker reads, and stop letting Stafford get comfortable like he's sitting on his couch. Real quick, thank you to all you subscribers, members, poll warriors, the real ones who show up week after week, and to everybody rocking the fresh drip from the Madden vs. merch store. Your family now. This halftime's got you fired up. Give this video a hype so other fans can get hyped up too and jacked out of their mind like Big L. Spread the noise. Second half coming up. Stick around.
The rain maybe not quite as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down pretty good as we prepare for the second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
At the 33.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Going up top for Cup. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw is Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Back to throw, Stafford.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 35 yards that time on the punt.
The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the right side, this is Walker. We'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Running right through him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Again, it's Walker.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
We'll get that to Charbonnet.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Straight ahead, Walker.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
brings up third down.
Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams first down.
Off the draw, here's Williams. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. That one good for 20 catch and run.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Rams.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second and 8.
Stafford.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's third down. And 8 yards to go.
Now Stafford. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to stretch out their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And going right back to Walker.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shoves him aside. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
17 yards.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up
Motion left, Cup. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
140 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the
Yeah, once more,
26-yard line.
strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker,
26 yards.
and the Seahawks are back within a score. Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All of them kind of moving as one, and look at the end result. Big plays.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is down to a field goal.
Seahawks 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
He's taken down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
And the Rams 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Rams.
They'll hand it off now. Williams.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Reek Willen. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Stafford. A quick throw, but incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Stafford now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. A gain of 14. And a Rams 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And the Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got the hook up to Whittington.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
180 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. From the gun, it's Walker. To the 43, second down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Up the middle they run, it's Walker. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
The Seahawks on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Darnold.
They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet.
And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Darnold now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
3 yards. It's now
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game.
27. Rams 23.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The football going back to the Rams now. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic.
Now it's Stafford.
Finding Williams on the check down.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. On the jet sweep, here comes Puka.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford.
A throw here right right sideline falls incomplete.
But how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Hand off here to Walker. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold running the option left. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now here's Michael Dixon as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Here's 1st and 10.
To throw is Stafford. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
3rd and 6.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Stafford. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Stafford.
3rd and 12.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jobe. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough, because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again, because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.